The Indian River County Chamber of Commerce does not endorse any political candidates. We provide these videos to our community and to our members to offer them the opportunity to be educated as we go into a busy political season. Introducing Milo Thornton, running for Indian River County Sheriff.
Hello, my name is Milo Thornton. I'm 46 years of age and I'm a native of Indian River County. I have 26 years in law enforcement and corrections, which is super important. I graduated from both of those academies, top of my class, and I earned my degree in criminal justice from Indian River State College. So let me back up to the corrections thing. I'm the only candidate in this race who's corrections certified. That's super important to our taxpayers of Indian River County because $22 million of our sheriff's office budget is allocated towards our corrections division. In fact, I'm the only person in this race who's a jail administrator, responsible for the day-to-day operations of the entire Division of Corrections and Judicial Services. I started my career as a young 19-year-old corrections deputy that didn't know much about anything, but I knew I wanted to serve. Servant leadership is the backbone of my family. We have school teachers, firemen, etc., and nurses and LPNs. So when I started my career as a young corrections deputy, it was about hard work, determination, grit, and the good old Lord's blessings. And I matriculated through the ranks of the Indian River County Sheriff's Office, supervising every division and every section, ascending the ranks to Deputy Chief, third in command of the entire Sheriff's Office. You know, there's no substitute for experience. And when we start talking about the operations of the Indian River County Sheriff's Office, I know it very well. I've sat in every leadership seat and make sure that I supervised and led my team to what I call excellence. That is what the good, hardworking people of Indian River County expect out of their sheriff's office. So I'm super involved in our community with nonprofits. I've served on the board of Crossover Mission. I'm currently on their board. I served on the board of Gifford Youth Achievement Center, the Daisy Bridge Hope. I'm currently on the Homeless Children Foundation based out of Windsor. I am a Rotarian. Shout out to my friends over at Sunrise Rotary. Good people, good, hardworking people in this community. And, you know, these are the things that I think are non-funded jobs. We do it because we care. We do it because we care about our community and we want to see our community thrive. So all these activities that I do in this community gain the attention of our governor, Governor Ron DeSantis. And about 2.5 years ago, I received a phone call from the governor's office. The first time I hung up on him because I thought it was a scam. That was the cop in me, thinking, you know, someone's trying to scam me from the governor's office. And they called back. And when they called back, I was delighted to know that they had recognized my work in this community and decided that I would be fitting to join the District Board of Trustees for Indian River State College, where I currently oversee 5 college campuses, about a $100 million annual operating budget, an additional $40 to $50 million in deferred maintenance and new construction projects. So handling infrastructure, handling large budgets, and ensuring that our community is safe is not foreign to me. That's what I do. You know, I'm a career, all I've known is law enforcement, and I absolutely committed to making sure that I preserve those high standards and quality of life that each and every citizen in our community expect and deserve. Not just our citizens, but our visitors. You know, I'm a licensed real estate agent in this town, and that came by way of default. When I was working fraudulent crimes, when I was in charge of investigations, Sheriff's Office investigations, I went to get my real estate license so I could understand how these individuals were perpetrating crimes against our community. So I put myself to real estate school and learned the business so I can go after these individuals. But in the process of doing that, you fall in love with that curbside appeal. There's no other place like Indian River County in the state of Florida, if you ask me. I own 2 homes here. I had some other properties here, which I was able to depart when the market was favorable of me. But the reality of it is this: I'm here to serve. I'm a servant leader. I have the experience, I have the track record, and it's something that the community should know. You know, we broke every fundraiser record in this county's history. Every fundraiser record, and people are talking about that. But it's not about that. What it's about is this. I did it with no host committees. I was not interested in special interest groups. I did it with the will of the people that live, work, and play in this community. They came together because they recognize the work that we've done here over the last 26 plus years. So I would think some of the, you said three, but I'm going to sum it up like this. An incoming sheriff, which is not going to be a challenge for me, is because I know the people. I've supervised every division, every section. In fact, I teach at Inner River State College for the last 19 years. I teach Police Academy and Corrections Academy. I specialize in ethics. I teach the ethics block, the intro. Most of those deputies there I taught and recruited. They understand what I expect. They understand what the community expects because I explain these things to them. So we will automatically skip that hurdle. The biggest challenge I would say is understanding the current budget structure. I know what the Sheriff's Office budget should be because I was very instrumental in putting that together with the current CFO, who was new under this administration. The previous CFO departed with the previous sheriff, but she taught me what our budget was about. I was her best student, and she will tell you that. So understanding that budget and making sure that each and every dollar that our taxpayers trust us with is being deployed properly. Secondly is the people, making sure that we have the right people in the right seats to do their jobs. All this boils down to doing a thorough review of the Sheriff's Office and making sure that we're getting a return on our investments. My job is simple. The Sheriff's Office will be run like a business. It is time that we get away from the status quo and run the Sheriff's Office like a $73 million business that it is, and ensuring that our taxpayers, that our community, are gaining and reaping the benefits from their investment in a safe and secure community. My vision for the future of Indian River County Sheriff's Office is crystal clear. We're going to elevate the Indian River County Sheriff's Office to an agency of distinction and eliminate all of distractions that hinder our deputies and our civilian personnel from performing and reaching their God-given talents. Our job is to serve our community. Our job is to make sure that the mission, vision, and values of the Indian River County Sheriff's Office match the expectations from our community. No longer will the Sheriff's Office be run by people that tell the community how we're going to produce and enforce laws. We're going to work alongside our community and our community stakeholders to make sure that we preserve Indian River County. This community where I grew up, this community where I started my career, this community where my friends and my nieces and nephews live. So the job is very simple for me. It's about being tough on crime and even tougher on criminals. It's about ensuring a place where our community feels safe. So it's very important to me that not only the people that live, work, and play in Indian River County feel safe, but also our visitors. We want to make sure when they come here that they are raving about their experience when they go home. But the reality is this. Indian River County is big. We have Fellsmere, Sebastian, South Vero, the Berry Islands. The Sheriff's Office is responsible for all of those areas. Not just in the sense of for a geographical jurisdictional aspect, but also in working very closely with our law enforcement partners. We have to work collaboratively to enforce and keep a safe community. And that's not happening. My job as the next sheriff of Indian River County is to work very closely with Dan Acosta, to work very close with David Curry, and Chief Stone on the island, to make sure that we are coming together in a unified front to keep our community safe. August 20th is a very important day for Indian River County. It is a day when you will choose a leader who will elevate the Indian River County Sheriff's Office from an agency of distractions to an agency of distinction, an agency that you can be proud of, where you have a leader who's tough on crime and even tougher on criminals, where you have a leader who will work tirelessly to make sure that we preserve that high standard and quality of life that each of you expect and deserve. a leader who will support the men and women of the Indian River County Sheriff's Office by giving them the tools and resources they need to display and elevate their God-given talents. I'm asking each of you to vote Milo Thornton on August 20th so that we can preserve Indian River County. Thank you.